free from every chain. You fill my heart with songs of praise. Only you can, only you can. Jesus, you're the only reason that I'm even breathing. I am wide awake. My heart beats only for your glory. My hands reach up for you to hold me. My soul sings, Father, you are holy. My feet dance to your rhythm, to your rhythm. Every beat is calling out your name. You left the glory of your throne to bring this runaway back home. Only you can, only you can. You give me love, you give me life, you keep me dancing through the night. Only you can, only you can. My heart beats only for your glory. My hands reach up for you to hold me. My soul sings, Father, you are holy. My feet dance to your rhythm, to your rhythm. Every beat is calling out your name. Every beat is calling out your name. Jesus, you're the only reason that I'm even breathing. I am wide awake. You move me, your freedom is consuming. I feel you rushing through me. I'll never be the same. My heart beats only for your glory. My hands reach up for you to hold me. My soul sings, Father, you are holy. My feet dance to your rhythm, to your rhythm. Every beat is calling out your name. Ooh, every beat is calling out your name. Every beat is calling out your name.
Jesus, you have been so faithful. Jesus, you have been so true. I will be forever thankful, 'cause I never had a friend like you. Help me to be who you've been to me, to everyone I see. Let us love one another with a love like no other yet. That's the way you love us, God. Never turn away, you are with us every day, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. Your love has always been beginning to end. There's never been a better friend. So let us love one another with our love like no other, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. You with me in the darkest valley. You with me on the mountaintop. I'm thankful that you never leave me, and that your love will never stop. Help me to be who you've been to me, to everyone I see. Let us love one another with a love like no other yet. That's the way you love us, God. Never turn away, you are with us every day, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. Your love has always been beginning to end. There's never been a better friend. So let us love one another with our love like no other, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. I wanna thank you for being a friend who's always by my side. I wanna thank you for the way you love me all my life. I wanna thank you for being a friend who's always by my side. I wanna thank you for the way you love me all my life. Love one another with a love like no other, yeah. That's the way you love us, God.
Right, guys, we're going to do a memory verse this morning, and it's from God's Word, the Bible. And it comes from Joshua, chapter 1, verse 9. And it says this: Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Now, I want you to get up off your settee and get Mummy and Daddy up off the settee, because we're going to do some Bible aerobics this morning. Okay, so everybody get up, and we're going to say this memory verse together. Okay, Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Be strong and courageous. Do not be discouraged. Do not be afraid. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Now, if Mummy and Daddy aren't doing the actions, get them up and get them doing the actions. One more time, we'll say it through this morning, okay? After 3, everybody in the house, I want to be able to hear you. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Joshua 1, verse 9 says, Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Brilliant. You can sit down and relax now. Welcome, kids. Welcome to R8 Special Kid Time. Now, this morning, we're going to hear a story about a big fat fish and a little small man who ended up inside the big fat fish. Get down on the settee and listen carefully.
I've got something on the end of the line. I think it's a fish, guys. I've been waiting so long for this. Let's see. What on earth? A shoe? Really? I've been waiting all day for a shoe? Let's just get rid of that. Well, I'm going to tell you a story today from the Bible about a huge fish. But first of all, before all of that, our Bible character today, his name is Jonah. And he was asked by God to go to a place. Now, this wasn't a very nice place, and there weren't very nice people there. And so Jonah, he didn't want to go. Would you have wanted to go? I definitely wouldn't have wanted to go. So he jumped on the first boat that he could find. But everything wasn't great, because a huge storm came out of nowhere, and all the sailors and all the crew that were on the ship were terrified. And so they asked Jonah, what are we going to do? And do you know what Jonah said? Can you guess? I don't think you can guess. No. He told them to throw him into the water. What? Into the water? Yes, into the water. And so they didn't want to do that, but Jonah gave them no choice. He says, just throw me into the water. And so they did. But something incredible happened. Instead of Jonah drowning in the sea, in the waves that were crashing all around him probably, God sent a huge, massive, a big fish to swallow Jonah. Can you imagine? I can't imagine that, being swallowed by a fish. Wow. And so Jonah was in the belly of this fish for 3 days and 3 nights. That's a long time to be in the belly of a fish, isn't it? I think the belly of a fish would be very, very smelly, very, very dark, maybe a bit cold. It wouldn't have been a very nice place to be. But then Jonah actually said that he was sorry. And that was what he needed to do. He needed to apologize because he had disobeyed God. God had asked him to do something and he didn't do it. He ran away. And so the minute Jonah prayed and said that he was sorry, God made the huge fish vomit. Yes, vomit. Puke. Yes, puke. Jonah out onto the sandy beach. And Jonah went to that place then and preached to them people. And do you know what, guys? Do you think, was Jonah alone? It wasn't very nice in the belly of the fish, as I said. Do you think, was he alone in the belly of the fish? What's that? No, he wasn't alone. And guess what, guys? You and me, we're not alone either. God is always with us. So I want you to stand to your feet right now and let's shout this out, okay? God is with me. God will never leave me. And guess what, guys? God is always with you.